Here's a Holmes Air heat director, heater slash fan. The heat director trademark. Holmes Air heater. Serviced in USA, made in China, model HFH-501, dates May 93. Check out the rust on these screws. Not good. I picked this up at a thrift store recently for $5. I don't think it was worth it though. One of the rare cases where something wasn't worth $5. It would be pretty cool. I've never seen one of these before. I've seen quite a few Holmes space heaters, but never seen this particular model. The heat director. I think that just means that it's oscillating. So I guess this would be like a normal milk house style heater with your different low, medium, and high heat settings, or your fan setting and a thermostat. But then you could set it for a 45 or 90 degree swing. I don't know about the 0. I guess that would just mean off. So if you set it on 45 or 90 to shut it off, you would push the 0, but I don't know because the buttons don't work. These are like totally seized up, and I noticed that this thing okay, sorry about the noise, but this is basically like a salt and pepper shaker for rust. So this bottom base piece is all filled with rust flakes. As you can see there, this thing must have been in like standing water or just repeatedly getting wet somehow. I'd bet that all 4 of those are like that. I wanted to take the fan apart and clean it, see if I could figure out what's going on there, and I wasn't able to because it's got these stupid triangle screws everywhere, and I don't have a bit for that. And even if I did, I'm willing to bet that at least half of them would probably break before they came loose anyway. So I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about what we're going to get with this. As far as operation goes, I'm willing to bet that they don't test these at the thrift store, or they probably wouldn't have put this thing out if they, figured out that this doesn't work. So I tried to blow as much of the dust out of it with compressed air as I could, but there's a bunch of it that's still stuck on there. Mostly I just wanted to get whatever I could off the coils before I turn it on and try to run the heater. See what happens. It's probably not going to be good. It seems like it could be dangerous. I'm going to make sure this is down low and We'll turn it on fan. Fan's not running. Maybe this has to be. Yep, there it goes. It works. It's hurting though. Heat works. Smells terrible, but the heat works. Oh, man. That reeks. It's not getting that hot. It's like barely warm. Turning it up to medium didn't really seem to increase it much. There's high. It's warming up more now. Doesn't really seem to be getting much warmer. Maybe a little bit, but turn it back down to fan. Turn it on. Not a bad spin down. So the low setting was getting barely warm enough to even notice it. Noticeable enough that it smelled really bad. The medium setting increased, but just barely. It was barely noticeable. And then the high setting seemed like what a low setting would be on a normal space heater like this. So I'm wondering if not all of the coils are functioning properly. Probably has something to do with the rust and corrosion buildup in there. And as you heard, the fan was not healthy at all. And even if I could get this thing apart and clean it out, I'm willing to bet that it's still junk. So yeah, it sounds like there's critical components in there that are probably rusted out, and it's probably not really safe for use. So I don't know. I hate to throw it away, but I don't really see much of another choice with it. I'll probably part it out for what it's worth at some point, at least keep these knobs. I've been searching for knobs here anyway for another fan, for other fans. Fans. Otherwise, this seems like it would be somewhat decent. There's a lot of plastic though, you know, for like a space heater. It's just, and it's super yellowed, probably from just being used as a heater. I'm guessing this thing has been used a lot and it's obviously been exposed to some elements of the water kind with all the rust. Yeah, that's the Holmes Air Heat Director heater slash fan. Pretty cool. I was pretty excited when I saw it. You know, I don't know if I would really call this vintage. I guess I could, technically. But I was excited about it because I'd never seen one of these before. I was hoping it was going to be decent, but it's not. Pretty far from it. Pretty neat to find it though and see one, even if it doesn't work properly. But yeah, that's the Holmes Air Heat Director. Are they still using that term? I doubt it. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a heat director ever. I don't know. Not many videos of it either. I looked it up on YouTube and it's pretty scarce, which is kind of surprising. I would think that a Holmes Air heat director fan from the 90s would probably have a lot of videos from familiar people on the YouTubes, but it doesn't. At least not that I saw. I only found like one or two videos on this fan. So unfortunately, this video is not a good representation of the product. Can't really judge the product on this video. It was just not stored very well over the years. So that sucks, but still a pretty neat find. Thanks for watching.